What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I got a funny story for all you guys today. Oh lordy, I'm pretty sure most of you have already seen this news. I'm obviously a day late because that's kind of how I usually do my stuff. But you gotta love this moment of Schadenfreude. You gotta enjoy the moment in which you're watching garbage tier companies be treated like garbage tier companies and get shut down because we come over here to that park place. Kotaku Australia shut down. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Australia branch for Kotaku has been shut down. Now, to be quite honest with you guys, the Australian branch for Kotaku actually was one of the branches that did decent work from time to time. Time to time is the operative word there. It was not always that they did decent work, but they did some decent work from time to time. It is what it is. But you just gotta revel in this moment. You gotta acknowledge this moment, because we've been saying that Kotaku's on the chopping block for years now. We've known these days were gonna be coming. We knew that this was eventually gonna be the way the wind blows. And it's pretty obvious, because when we scroll down to the reasoning for why it's getting shut down, no brainer. As reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, Pedestrian Group is slashing at least 40 jobs and ending its licensing deals to publish third-party brands, including Vice, Refrainia 29, don't know what that one is, Gizmodo, Lifehacker, and Kotaku in upcoming months. The outlet adds these titles will no longer be published in Australia, with the majority of their staff to be let go. And the reasoning for it, I love the reasoning behind it. BNT also reports that Pedestrian Group CEO Matt Rowley revealed the licensing deal were scrapped because it faced financial headwinds. What does that mean? So it means that the company that was licensing Kotaku out so that it could be, distributed over in Australia, said, yeah, we're not making money off of any of this stuff. We're not making money off of any of these titles. Any of these platforms aren't producing us actual money. And yeah, we're no longer going to be allowing these to be, shown over in Australia because they're garbage. Like, you do one or two, maybe three good articles here or there, but nobody's going to, you guys, because let's be real fair here. Kotaku's a dumpster fire of a website. And let's double down on this, okay? Kotaku Australia does get impacted by the main company, Kotaku. People view Kotaku differently due to what's happening with the main company. The Australia branch might put out a decent article now and then, but the main company is impacting all the other branches. Welcome to the internet. Welcome to the time and day we are in. But we've been calling this. We've been seeing the winds blowing this way. And we could just go over here to February. Kotaku editor-in-chief Jen Glennon resigns. This is from the main Kotaku branch, okay? The main headquarters for Kotaku. The editor-in-chief resigned because the company that owns Kotaku right now, Geo Media Group, said, hey, everything you guys are doing isn't working. Can you guys actually do your job and make some game guides, evergreen content that will constantly be producing ads, money, revenue, we'll start making money. And the entire company freaked out and said, no, we can't be doing this. This is bad. I take us over here to the Fan and Pulse article because it had some of the greatest reactions to this, where you see, the EIC steps down, and you see some of these. Extremely proud of Jen for taking this ethical stance in response to profoundly misguided anti-journalism etiquettes from Geo Media Management. You gotta love it. You see, they freaked out. Alyssa Mercante freaked out, and we'll continue with Alyssa Mercante because we've been seeing this happen. We knew this was gonna happen. Main Kotaku company isn't gonna last much longer anyways. But I love this. I love watching this because they're freaking out so much that even Alyssa Mercante again had to respond to this. Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante lashes out after Kotaku Australia shut down. And we scroll down here to her actual tweet. It is It is beauty. It is pure beauty. Oh, but I didn't even see this one first. This is also awesome. Sending solidarity and love to the amazing writers of Kotaku AU and all the other sites affected. You are all stars and deserved better. Capitalism is cruel. Your work remains always. The internet and the rats infesting it are even crueler, but a reminder: cheering for good people losing their jobs while men get rich off their labor is morally bankrupt. And by the way, I hate that I even have to say this, but let's stop the reactionary ride before it gains speed. We are not affiliated with Kotaku AU. We don't share anything except a love for games and good reporting. Well, you share a name. You share reputation due to said name. It's like if there was Dermy Wormy, and then there was Dermy Wormy Australia, Dermy Wormy Japan, Dermy Wormy this, Dermy Wormy that. Main Dermy Wormy group affects all other branches. The main group, the name itself, is affected across the board. So if one branch has gone rogue, that's affecting all the other branches. Even if they're doing good work, they're seeing all the bad examples, mainly put out by an editor-in-chief. An editor-in-chief named Alyssa Mercante, who's now going around crying that the Australia branch shut down. Oh, why is she crying? Because she knows she has a limited amount of time. She knows she's not getting picked up anywhere else. She knows all of her running around, all of her antics has poisoned her, so now she's stuck here. She can't go anywhere else. She's stuck at Kotaku, and she's watching as Kotaku Australia gets shut down. We already saw that Kotaku, the main Kotaku area, you know, they had their own issue. They've already been having their eyes on it, like, hey, you guys aren't producing us money. How long until, you get shut down? But there was another rant that she had that I need to go pull up real quick. Give me a moment. You see this, and this is obviously subtweeting about somebody. I'm willing to bet maybe, Smash JT or somebody like that, but you see what she has to say. You have no idea what journalism is. Your website looks like they're from 2001. They're riddled with typos. You use yourself as a source for stories. You have an internet connection and a webcam and think you have something worthy to say. You don't. We could set my Nana up with a Razer Keo in her care home and she'd make more coherent shite. It's a shame that private equity and Google have gutted legacy media sites, and the stupidest, cruelest people in the world are rushing to fill in the gaps. She's unhinged. She's unhinged, and she doesn't realize that. I'll give it. Google played a part in the downfall to most print media. But private equity groups. That's how you've been staying alive. That's how Kotaku's been staying alive. Private equity firms, private investors, those venture capitalists, things of that nature, people that throw money left, right, and center into something that are promised a big investment, but nothing really ever shows up, that style of investment. Yeah, you guys were getting propped up by that, and now the money's drying up because you guys don't produce anything of value. And now she's freaking out. She's freaking out all over the place because she knows Kotaku's time is coming up. And you want to know one of the big parts to why Kotaku's time's coming up? Kotaku Alyssa Mercante sends creepy message to wife of a video game YouTuber Smash JT and new loafer game journos. Why did I pull this one up? Oh, because whenever you think of Kotaku nowadays, you're thinking of Alyssa Mercante. Alyssa Mercante has become the face of Kotaku. Alyssa Mercante has been going around becoming this, stand-in for Kotaku. So whenever Alyssa Mercante does anything, people think Kotaku. People think of her face as being this go-to because that's how she tried to position herself during the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff, during all that stuff that was coming out. She tried to position herself in a superior position. And as the face of everything, try to get all that clout, get all that fame, get all that glory. And now, guess what? Instead of becoming famous, she became infamous. She became poison to the brand. But now she's forever connected to the Kotaku brand. She can't go anywhere else. Kotaku can't lose her. She can't leave Kotaku. Guess what? All of her antics are now reflecting on Kotaku, which then reflects onto anybody with the Kotaku name. Anybody. Oh, but what else do we have? Farm Folks CEO claims Kotaku Alyssa Mercante intentionally misrepresented his comments, and he did not imply to describe gamers as incels. This comes when Farm Folks was having their weird incident with jiggle physics and stuff like that, trying to capitalize on the Stellar Blade jiggle physics and stuff like that. Yeah, the CEO did an interview with Alyssa Mercante, and he pointed out, you took all my words out of context and misrepresented what I was saying to fit a narrative to support your side. And how did she respond to that? She gloated. She was proud of doing it. She was happy to do that. And again, all these actions reflect onto Kotaku. You could go out there and say, all my opinions are my own. It doesn't matter. You're doing all these actions even as a Kotaku journalist, even as a member of Kotaku. We're seeing the reflection happen, and you're trying to use these moments to prop yourself up as a big game journalist, and then you're getting connected to Kotaku, which then hurts Kotaku in general. Man, all these antics. Oh, what else did we have? Oh yeah, this situation. After Alyssa Mercante went out and put out a mega list of content creators, she then deleted it so that she could go after Smash JT along with the Second Wind CEO to get his website taken down, because there was a list of people associated with Kotaku and all sorts of woke outlets and woke gaming in general. And she was like, this is going to lead to harassment and attacks on us. Although before she went after Smash JT, she did put out her own list that she subsequently, deleted, but it happened. Oh, and then once Smash JT thing came back, she said, you know what? I want it up there because it proves my point. It helps me. It helps me. Oh, and then just recently, this was the funniest one. Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante challenges YouTubers to a fight. Vera Dark accepts. And what did Alyssa do? As Vera Dark was, this whole fight was actually like coming to a head, Alyssa steps out, says she doesn't want to be a part of it, doesn't want to make money on it, doesn't want to do the fight anymore, even though she went out there and said, nobody's willing to fight me. Come on, let's fight me in real life. Come on. People took up the thing. She's like, I don't want to fight you guys anymore. I don't want to do it. Because she's a wimp. Because she's unhinged. And all these actions, everything gets tied back to Kotaku. It's tied right back to the name Kotaku, which then reflects on Kotaku Australia, Kotaku EU, Kotaku Japan. All of them reflect poorly on the brand in general, because she is doing this as an ambassador of the brand. Every time she has done this, she has gone out there saying, I'm a part of a Kotaku. I'm an editor-in-chief of Kotaku. I'm a part of a Kotaku. I'm doing this for Kotaku. Look what your antics have brought about. And it's not just that. Let's be real honest here. Your guys' website hasn't been producing money. Your guys' content hasn't been producing money. We've been going over it for months now. It's only a matter of time till the main Kotaku name is gone as well. I'm going to predict maybe within the next year and a half, maybe 2 years, we won't be talking about Kotaku anymore, as more and more of these 4 old school media landscapes go by the way, because they took up a fight, a position in life that was antithetical to actual gaming and antithetical to their actual brands. Hey, you play stupid games, you're gonna win a stupid prize. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, and rejoice as Kotaku's days are numbered. Bye for now.